Alright, Smush. Alright, lovers. How's it going? Armoured Pants here, 101 Clan. Got another videos for you tonight. This time, by the way, probably should point out beforehand, I'd like to apologise if I seem a bit out of sorts or, not as good as normal, but I have a dodgy stomach today, don't I? Got the shits, got diarrhea tonight. Yeah, I was out last night, a few friends had a couple of pints, and I decided to treat myself to a Chinese on the way home. And I guess Pigeon doesn't agree with me as much as I thought it did, so there you go. Anyway, I digress. So you're probably thinking here now, is this like a tank destroyer, tank killer there at Armoured Pants? Don't you say you don't really like driving them or the heavies? But that is true actually, I don't. But I just thought I'd take this Jg.Tig 8.8 out and do a bit of a video on it, because they gave it an extra gun recently, didn't they? They gave it a 105mm gun. So that's like fucking awesome, isn't it? I mean, like, it's like in Game of Thrones, like if Sir Gregor, was given like ice or something like that. Ned Stark's old sword, wasn't it? I mean, like, he's bad enough as it fucking is, but even that big fucking thing, he doesn't mean all sorts of trouble, isn't there? So anyway, so it was always I thought that it's great that they had this new gun on it, like, I mean, and it's like really powerful. So like, I like my idea for the premium monkey fighting, cage fighting. So issue viewers, let's say this. I mean, this tank was already like a chimpanzee. I mean, it was like ripping off all sorts, right? But now it's like if you transplanted an orangutan's arms onto it, or let's say gorillas, because if the orangutan's arms to be a different color, wouldn't it look weird? Not that it wouldn't look weird anyway, but you know what I mean. Or let's say gorilla's arms. So now he's like even more aggressive. This tank is going, so it's got 105mm gun, right, and it's like got really fast reload, like 6 seconds. They can do anything up to like 380 alpha damage. If you like hit an ammo rack or hit like the fuel or set it on fire in, you can do like all sorts of damage. And yeah, so it's like brilliant tank, isn't it? Now, I mean, like in terms of the gun, obviously it's a tank destroyer. It's different type of play. I'm not the best tank destroyers, I have to say. If you want to watch a really good tank destroyer player, that was a nice video around there. It was a nice snapshot, well done, Armoured. Black Rose used to be our clan lead. He's awesome at tank destroyers. And I actually did a video about him getting a mastery bag on the old Dicker Max. My serious that is what it's called. Also Noob for Life in our team. He plays in our clan, he plays tank destroyers quite often. He's pretty good too, actually. I think he's mastered a few of them, so he's pretty good. So this game here, what I've done is I've taken up like a typical tank destroyer like position, so I'm not out front, you're not taking a lead, because with tank destroyer you gotta understand, you are a support player, and you're a support tank. You're not going to be really influenced the game that much when you get shot there. You messed up a cup before that, but that was like someone already snapshot, well done, Armoured. And so you got to take a position now. Normally tank destroyers, there are exceptions, but normally they got really good frontal armor, but they don't really have that good armor at the back or sides, and of course they don't turret. So what you need to do is you need to continue to wiggle, face up, see what you can do. Now I was going out there, I knew that Borsig was over there, and he just smashed me, he fucking smashed me. And I got 8mm armor on the sides. It's not much good against a Borsig. So now I got a problem, right? Because he can one-shot me now. And I got no turret, so I can't really come out and help him that much. But that's another nice shot there. Well done, Armoured. Now we're like 2-on-2, because by the way that prototype, he's actually AFK, so it's just me and the T-34 now. So. And we've got a bit of a problem, because I can't stick my head out. I'm not exactly sure where that Borsig is now. This thing is moving position. And if I stick my head out too much, well, I'm going to get killed, aren't I? So I'm going into him there. Now we've left him with one shot for either of us. But yeah, now you can see here, this is the problem with tank destroyer, right? It's not as maneuverable, and you gotta keep your arm and facing forward. This has 250mm armor in the front, so, and if you wiggle around, you can really like get 320 or whatever, so you can bounce shots. You might say earlier, I bounced a shot from the IS-5, so I bounced quite a lot of shots here. But I don't know where exactly that Borsig is, and if I stick my arse out, it's going to get blown off, isn't it? I mean, the last thing that's going to go through my head is my arse, so I got to be very careful here. Alright, now I know that Borsig's taking a shot. So I'm thinking about coming out, but I can't quite get around, and if I do get around, then I expose my backside to him. And if he perma-tracks me in front of the Borsig, well, that's it. But by wiggling out there, you saw what I did. I actually drew his attention, and my mate over there in the hill was able to put a round into him. Now I gotta do something decisive. So what I decide to do is, I decide to be aggressive and go at the Borsig. Load up the Hg, because I can do like 400 to 500 alpha damage on him, and I can put 2 shots in for his 1. And me coming around here the corner, it panics the shit out of him, right? Watch this. He messes up his shot big time. Now I know I can put 2 into him. Go for the drive wheel, get him, actually set him on fire. Reloading, he's trying to back away. I'm reloading, I know I have him now with the alpha damage, bam. By the way, this gun has like 80mm of pen, even on HE, so I would have been able to put one into the side of him as well, but obviously my mate got him, and he deserved it because he played very well. I think that was a good tag team there. By the way, when I was coming around there in that Borsig, I mean, that's really intimidating. I mean, that's like you're on a first day in prison, and you know, you're in the shower, think everything's going well, I mean, as well as it can be in prison, and next thing this huge guy comes in, hung like a baby donkey, gives you an old wink. That's how intimidating that was when I went around that corner, I can tell you. And I kind of panicked him a bit, you know, so did alright there. You know, and yeah, so did alright for my team, didn't I? You know, I told you I'm not the best tank destroyer player at all, but you know, I just know the basics, you know, taking up the positions, you know, not exposing yourself too much, and just trying to support your teammates. Now, in that game there, we dropped the laptop. I think I nearly broke my toe as well, sorry about that. But anyways, yeah, in that last game I was actually able to manipulate the game and support my team a bit, because things didn't go pear-shaped for us, right, because we weren't flanked around like that. So I was able to keep a good position. You know, I was using that rock sort of like, you know, exposing only half my facade, and it was really, you know, I was really able to manipulate things, right. Now, in this game here, things are going to go tits up. I mean, they're like going to be like, you know, Dolly Parton in a bath. I mean, that tits up. And you got to react, right? But you'll see that some of the negatives of playing the old tank destroyers here, because reacting is not your strong point. You know, not at all. I mean, it's like Theresa May in a live interview. I mean, not good on her feet at all. And that's the way tank destroyers are. They're the Theresa May of tanks. Much like our chimp, really, with the old gorilla arms. I mean, it's very difficult for him to climb trees because his arms are so fucking big, aren't they? So anyway, I've taken up a position here. You know, I went to the right because all I was going to the left, trying to see if I can support the team, not expose myself. Now, what the fuck just happened there? Oh my fucking god. We've just been flanked, right? I took a massive round from that T49 up the arse. I mean, my arse, I'm not going to be able to sit down for a week now. That was an absolutely classic Freddie Mercury round he got me on there. So now I have to turn around and I have to face them. And this is going to be a problem because now my arse is exposed to the heavies on the other side. You see there, that 250mm of armour really helped me out there. I bounced out a shot. But you see, having exposed my back, something just put me around up my arsehole. And I mean, my arsehole's been opened up like that guy I was telling you about in the prison, isn't it? I mean, like in the prison shower. I mean, this is all sorts of trouble here. But what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to use this building here. I'm trying to reverse side scrape against to stop me getting penned from behind. And I'm going to put one into him here. I'm going to wiggle a bit, see if I can bounce that shot. I do. That's 250mm armour. I'm just going to snapshot him. Now, and again, I'm using this building as cover. I'm going to go try down and see what I can do to help out my mates here. I'm going to push on here now. Now, like this went tits up very badly for us, but thankfully we were able to get around and I was able to manipulate a bit. This is a nice snapshot here. There you go, nice and armoured. And we were able to rectify the situation. But you saw there, when my back was exposed, that T49 took half my hit points with one shot. I mean, it's like a midget getting into the ring with Mike Tyson. I mean, like just KO. Like, if he'd have got another one into me, that would be game over. By the way, just point out here, this shot here, this is where the engine is. You've got a great chance of setting on fire there, and bam, I did. So I was quite proud of that shot actually, yeah. E75 is difficult to pen, but that area there in German tanks, you have a very good chance of setting them on fire, as you saw there. So I got like over 500 alpha damage on them there, so it's nice. But yeah, so you saw, like, you know, it's not maneuverable at all. You saw me trying to turn around there, and he was like a fat person trying to get out of bed, wasn't it? And you saw there when I had my arse exposed, I mean, literally I was taking all sorts, wasn't I? So yeah, I mean, like, you know, like that male model that goes into that prison there, you know, so. But, you know, like, TDs are a different type of thing, but particularly like this one now, the Jg.Tig, it's pretty good, and, you know, it's German, so that's why we had a bit of Beethoven, didn't we? Symphony No. 7. Anyway, as I said, I hope you enjoyed it. Take it easy now. See you now. Bye.